Some people want to compare LOADpro Leads to the Powerprobe. Well, that's a mistake. Powerprobe does what Powerprobe does, but LOADpro does things that Powerprobe can never, ever hope to do.
I can tell you right now it is nothing close to a Powerprobe 3, and the reason why I can tell you that is because I own one. It's good for some things, but it does not compare to your leads. It does not. You know, it'll apply the Powerprobe, it'll apply power, it'll apply ground, it'll do all that. I'm not saying it's a bad tool by any means, but it won't do what your tool will do. And also, it's ECM safe. You can't hurt anything with this tool. With the Powerprobe, you got to know a little bit more what you're doing with that tool to make sure you don't damage anything. You have to be careful.
Yeah, that's honestly frustrated me quite a bit. Well, it's just the Powerprobe.
No, not at all. In fact, I can give you a good example of that Powerprobe. Once I was using a Powerprobe 3 to diagnose a fan control circuit on this year bus. It's got a sour dam frost positive displacement pump with a swash plate in it, and it has a coil on the bottom that gets voltage from a control module that basically puts the swash plate in neutral so the fan just freewheels. Well, I had a bus with a complaint, fan stuck on high. So at first I get out just one of my jumpers and I put power to it with the Powerprobe to see if it'll work. I put power to it, it works. So I thought I didn't have a coil problem, it was in my wiring. So I'm going back and I'm checking wiring, I'm applying power. I was like, well, no, the harness is good, that's good. And then I thought, well, I'll try a controller real quick. And I swapped that out real quick just to see, and that didn't do it. And I'm like, no, something's wrong here. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So I took the Powerprobe off, I went and got your voltmeter and the leads in the voltmeter, and I had taken the wiring off the coil, put the leads on so I could read voltage drop across the coil, and all it was just the coil dropping too much voltage. It was dropping all the way down to like 10 volts. And what it was is because, see, on that module, it can only take so much current, okay? You're putting a Powerprobe through that. That Powerprobe's got a 15 amp circuit breaker. So it can take the current and it'll energize it. The module, however, doesn't like that amount of current and it won't work. So that's just another example right there. If you don't know what to do with that Powerprobe, it can mislead you. Using the voltmeter, checking for proper voltage drop, using your leads, it's the right way to go. The Powerprobe 3, I mainly just use it for a bench tester now, more or less. So that's about it if I'm curious about something else. But most of the time, I use your leads.